Located on the border between the southern and central sections of Okinawa's main island, Urusoi City is roughly 30 minutes from the airport by car. It is conveniently right next to Naha City, and its population of around 110,000 people makes it the city with the fourth largest population in Okinawa Prefecture. It is an international city of culture, full of sunlight and greenery. Industry. Nature. History. Entertainment. Cuisine. Welcome to Urusoi City, a harmonious blend of sophistication and verdant nature bathed in dazzling sunlight. Urusoi City is said to be the starting point for the Ryukyu Royal Line, and the place that could be described as having the main role in that history is here, Urusoi Castle. For roughly 200 years, from the 12th to 14th century, it flourished as the royal capital of the Ryukyu Chuzan Kingdom, and as the castle of the royal lines of King Shunten, King Eiso, and King Sato, was the main stage in the history of the Ryukyu Chuzan Kingdom before the imperial castle was moved to Shuri. Partway up the hill, on the north side of the castle, lie the graves, called Urusoi Yodore, which is the resting place of the kings. Facing the graves, the west chamber on the right is said to be that of King Eiso, and the east chamber on the left that of King Shone. Yodore means evening calm in the Ryukyu language, and its use to mean grave is said to have come from that quiet and gentle impression. At the Urusoi Castle Yodore Museum, there is a space that is a faithful reproduction of the interior of the West Chamber. Inside the grave chamber, there is a stone sarcophagus called an ishizushi, where bones are interred. A remnant providing marked proof of the influence of Buddhist culture on the Ryukyus at the time. This is the stone-paved road the king would pass along when visiting Futenma Shrine in the age of the Ryukyu Kingdom. The stone-paved road was once an important road used by many people coming and going in their daily lives, and provides us in the present with a link to a past way of life in those days of old. It is known locally by the nickname of Toyama no Ishidatami Michi. Ahachabashi Bridge and the surrounding stone-paved roads form part of the Nakagami Hosei Kaido Road that starts at Shuri Castle and heads north along the west coast of Okinawa's main island. It is thought to have been established in 1597 when King Shone ordered the improvement of the road from Shuritaira to Urusoi Castle. It is called by its nickname, 少年王の道. On top of a hill near Ahachabashi Bridge is a stone monument inscribed with 3 characters that read Kongo-rei. It is called Kyosuka Monument and is where long ago a Buddhist priest called Nisshu Shonin, who had heard that the people of the area were being bothered by the appearance of ghosts, inscribed a sutra called the Kongo-kyo on small stones before burying them and setting the monument atop them. Legend has it that the ghosts were no longer seen thereafter. There is a giant stone megalith called Wakariji that stands towering in an area slightly distant from the eastern end of Urusoi Hill. It appears as if a giant is watching over the entire Urusoi area and is fondly known as an Urusoi city landmark amongst residents. Urusoi City also has another castle ruin site, Iso Castle. Iso Castle is said to have been the castle of King Eiso's ancestors for generations, and also where King Eiso was born. The beautiful curves of the grave of Tamagusuku Chokun, the creator of Kumi Odori dance. Tamagusuku Chokun was the man who created and performed the Kumi Odori, having been appointed in 1718 to the role of Minister of Dance in charge of entertaining the Chinese emissaries that visited the Ryukyu Kingdom in the age of King Shou II. The dances he created, Shushin Kaneiri, Ikarushi, Koko no Maki, Onna Monogurui, and Nido Tekiuchi, are called Chokun no Goban, which means Chokun's 5 pieces. All are famous masterpieces that have continued to be performed since the time of their birth in the days of the Ryukyu Kingdom. The great Ryukyu figure Tamagusuku Chokun now rests peacefully in this grave at Maida in Urusoi City. Kumi Odori are song and dance performances that were created to entertain envoys called Sapposhi, sent by the Chinese emperor to the Ryukyu Kingdom. In 2010, they were registered in the UNESCO list of intangible cultural heritage. Consisting mainly of lines spoken in the Ryukyu language, combined with music, dance, and gestures, Kumi Odori have continued to fascinate from the days of the Ryukyu dynasty to the present. Many other forms of entertainment also remain. On August 15th in the lunar calendar, you can see the lively Shishimai Lion Dance, which is performed as a prayer for sound health at the Juhoya Matsuri festivals in the regions of Jichaku, Uchima, and Nakanishi. A vigorous and lively group performance using bow staffs. Maida no bo, Chui bo, and Kumi bo are some of the more than 20 different kinds of kata forms for staff techniques. Passed down repeatedly by our predecessors, Unique regional entertainments live on, such as the heroic Koan Agibari, which involves song and drums, and rowing in time to chanting aboard a festival float modeled after a haughty dragon boat. Urasoi City has a full range of facilities. This is the Urasoi Art Museum, which was established in 1990 as Okinawa's first public art museum. It is Japan's first dedicated lacquer art museum, where you can enjoy many pieces of lacquer work from the days of the Ryukyu dynasty. Urasoi City's Tedako Hall is a cultural facility where exhibitions of a variety of performing arts take place, including concerts and operas. It has a large hall with 1,001 seats and a small hall with 300, and is able to adapt to match the scale of each concert or performance. Urasoi Dai Park is surrounded in lush natural greenery. There is a play area with an obstacle course and a roller slide, and also a multi-purpose area. It also has an observation deck where you can enjoy the fantastic view overlooking all of Urasoi City. It also has a walking path and is a park that can be enjoyed by adults and children alike. Nicknamed Shisa Street, this is where you can see a variety of individual Shisa lion statues. From the sweet and charming to the stately and impressive. Every year in July, Urasoi City's main event is held, the Tedako Matsuri Festival. A variety of events are held at the venue, including the Tedako Dance Festival, the Tedako Hari competition, and a fireworks show, and all contribute to the festive atmosphere. One of them is the Urasoi Three Great Kings Festival, which is a magnificent spectacle involving elements such as Asa dances, karate, drums, and Hatagashira pole flags. It is one of the prominent festivals in the prefecture, with an average of 190,000 people attending every year. The Tedako Walk is one of Okinawa's largest walking events and is held in February each year. The event really lets you get a feel for Urasoi City's history and culture, along with the warm hospitality of the local area. A regionally held giant tug-of-war event is the Guskuma TV. It is held marking June 25th in the lunar calendar and is a giant tug-of-war imbued with prayers for good harvests and wishes for community bonds and regional development. In addition to the giant tug-of-war, there are also hatagashira pole flag, drum, and karate performances, which all make for a festive occasion. Now for some cuisine. This is Japan's first fast food store, A&W. A&W is a fast food store born in America that came to Okinawa in 1963. The A&W Burger Combo. Root beer is an extremely popular drink, bursting with refreshment and creamy bubbles. Born in America, raised in Okinawa, Blue Seal ice cream. It is popular with both locals and tourists alike. The showcases inside the stores feature a multicolored lineup of more than 30 flavors. Vanilla and cookies. Mango Tango, typical to Okinawa. Purple Beni Imo Yam ice cream, which is made from locally produced purple yams. Sugarcane ice cream. Why not try some for yourself? Next is the Minatagawa Stateside Town. A stylish area that used to be military housing and was renovated into shops. There are many shops to see, with items such as cute accessories and sweets. The Uenomachi Industry Facility. Urasoi ori is a brightly colored textile. The mulberry tree cultivation, raising of silkworms, spinning, dyeing, and commodification for Urasoi ori all take place in Urasoi City. You can even experience Urasoi ori for yourself and make your very own original coaster. Leaves from the island mulberry trees have been made into a snack called Urasoi Soukasen. The snacks are made with island mulberry powder and are the brainchild of the combined efforts of local confectioners. Urasoi Tedako Mulberry Tea. Try this gentle fragrance and flavor, full of island blessings grown carefully in the brilliant sunlight. Urasoi City has a lot of natural scenery remaining. This is a tidal flat called Kamiji. It was so named because the rocks sticking out into the ocean look like a turtle lying down. Urasoi City residents have long loved it as a place to rest and relax. Next is a short walking journey to help you get a feel for Urasoi City's rich nature and history. The name of the walk is Urasoi Nakama Machimai, and it is a tour of the fountains, wells, and worship sites called Utaki in the Castle Town area below Urasoi Castle. This is Sataya Ato, a sugar mill from olden times. The Kubasa-nu Utaki, which features a large stone shrine and is said to be the point of origin for the Nakama community. Nakamantira, the place where the village gods are said to be enshrined. Places of worship called tira are often caves. Nakamahija is one of Urasoi City's largest water springs and has been cherished as a common well in the Nakama community. To this day, you can still see the traces which indicate how they cherished water. Why not go on to the Urasoi Nakama Machimai walk for yourself and visit some of these cherished local locations? The sanshin instrument has been loved in Okinawa since long ago. There are sanshin workshops run by kind teachers where even beginners can casually try the sanshin for themselves. So why not enjoy playing some Okinawan music? You can also experience coral aquaculture. The coral aquaculture is taking place in order to protect Okinawa's oceans and their brightly colored coral forests, and anyone is welcome to participate. You can also interact with marine life and coral you don't usually see, and become more familiar with the abundance of Okinawa's oceans and the beauty of its coral. With nature, history, entertainment, cuisine, and industry, Urusoi City, full of sunlight and greenery, has so much to offer. So come visit and see for yourself.